Hi, welcome back to my channel, Patricia Stuart of Patricia Stuart Originals. I had some prints that I was holding on to because I like them so much, but it's time to use as many of my prints as possible. Now these are prints that I pulled from my plate that I had let a lot of paint accumulate on over time. At one point I wasn't spending time cleaning the plates, and I would be able to put a layer of paint on top of what was left and pull some really nice prints with color. This was another one, and you could even feel the textures. This is one of my favorite ones, and I think to pull this one I use probably 2 or 3 different top coat paint on the brayer and then pulled it. So there are different ways to get your designs with what's left on the plate. Here is another one. As you can see here, I'm letting paint accumulate once again on this plate, and I want to see what I'll be able to pull up from it. So what I'm going to do today is to actually create something from these pieces and see what we come up with. Stick around. Okay, we're back. This is the finished product. And I'd like to call this, if I were to give it a title, it would be Hills and Valleys, as we could see here. And there's a lot to be said about that if you want to interpret that in whatever way it means to you. I thought about it in reference to life in general. It's full of hills and valleys. And I decided to put at the top here, it almost looks like lightning striking and turbulence, and added to the hills and valleys of life. Sometimes we have a lot of turbulence and windfalls of things that are unpleasant. So this is just an idea of how I chose to use these prints that I used to, made from picking up leftover paint buildup on my gel plate. And maybe that's something you'd like to do sometimes, not always clean your plate. I have a couple of plates here that have a lot of stuff on them, and I'm going to try to pull them up to clean the plate that way. But you get some interesting texture, and if you add some colors as your top layer of paint to pull what's left on the plate, you get some really nice texture and different things going on in color. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and thank you to my recent subscribers. I really appreciate the comments and you guys watching my videos. Thanks again.